Glamourous. I'm Steve, and welcome to another episode of Christian Crafternoon. It's just not the same without Bev here. Bev's at home, I think. She hasn't called or texted for a few days, so I'm a little concerned, but I think she's fine. I, on the other hand, happened to be at my annual men's spa and crafting retreat when this terrible pandemic broke out. And I just thought that it would be better to stay here with my brethren rather than risk flying back to Bev and giving Bev some bugs. So as long as I'm here, surrounded by all these amazing crafting supplies, I thought I'd make myself useful. So I've come up with some fashionable ways for our viewers to stay safe during these challenging times. As you know, I have a line of gorgeous and functional men's crafting smocks called Smackets. And I just decided to riff on the Smacket and come up with something that crafters could use in case they have to run to the store for something, but they want to get right back into crafting when they return, so they don't want to have to change outfits. This is one of the many Smackets I brought with me here to the retreat. They're very popular here. In fact, I teach a class on how to make Smackets. But anyway, you'll see that what I've done is I've just attached this piece of fabric to it. It's attached in the back, so you could actually wear it as a train if you wanted to. And when you're ready to go to the store, all you have to do is flip this over, and you'll see that the holes are already pre-cut out. Or if you really want to add a little more fashionable statement, just take one of your old scarves that you have lying around and just bring it around the bottom like this. I'm ready to go. And when I get back, I can just whip this off and whip this back over, and then I'm ready to craft again. This whole line I call GPE, Glamorous Protective Equipment. And so if you really want to glam it up, there's another one you can try, which is really fabulous. I found this gold lamé fabric, and I can put it over, so it really can function as both a smacket and a headscarf. And you can just take another nice little silver lamé wrap, and you can put it around like this. You just look very fashionable. Now, some of you are going to be bothered by the fact that it covers your hair. And so there's another thing you can do. Where is it? Okay. If you just happen to have a wig around that looks a lot like your own hair, you can just go ahead and put that on top, and then it looks very natural. You know, I'm just going to the store, I'm going to the store, I'm going to the store. Yes. So that's number 2. Oh, I sure hope Bev is okay. She could be just busy crafting, or she could be lying dead on her crafting floor. Bev, call me. Please, give me a call or text. Now, my friend Judy says that we should all be sure to smile beneath our masks as a way of continuing to try to establish that human connection with people, which I think is a lovely idea. But you really can't see smiles very well through all that fabric. So I've designed something that's a little more sheer, and when you take it and you really pull it back, let me get a close-up of that. There you go. You can actually see the smile. So if you smile at someone at the store, see? They can see it. Yes, and you can attach it in the back, and sure, you risk being, seen as a potential bank robber or serial killer victim, but really, if you do it right, it can look really fabulous. So, as you know, many of our Christian brethren and sisters are out there doing their essential jobs. They're still risking their lives, doing things like being grocery clerks, and of course our medical professionals, facialists, and my favorite, construction workers. Those beefy, burly, ripped men probably need something a little more masculine than what we've seen so far. And so, fortunately, my retreat roommate Salvador had this fabulous piece of mustard yellow felt that goes really well with a traditional construction helmet. So all you have to do is have them put their helmet on, and this is already sewn in inside. And it's just a natural way to protect, the nose and the mouth again. And of course, to tie it all together, we'll just take this. I mean, they may be masculine, but they're not barbarians. Now, for those of you who still prefer the more traditional masks, I beg of you, at least make them out of some fabric that has pizzazz. For example, look at this lovely white and black rose pattern. It's a combination of a mask and a scarf. So you just start here, and this is made of faux beaver. I've always really loved faux beaver. And you just wrap like that. And then when you're out of the store and you're done shopping, you just bring it down, and it's a fabulous, little scarf. So, and finally, some of you may want some additional accessories. And so, for example, you may want to get some gloves and put those on, because that helps so that you're not touching all those things that have the virus on them with your hands. So I like the longer gloves because it protects more. So that's a thought. Second, they're always telling us, don't touch your face, don't touch your face. So I've designed this lovely little face scratcher so that you're not touching your face. You're just using this. And 3, my final accessory actually comes from friend of the show, Lotta. You may remember Lotta. She dropped in unexpectedly one time and wanted us to give her Tim Gunn's phone number, which we did not. But Lotta had a very good idea. She says that we should all carry in our bags or wear a boa, because as most of you know, the standard boa is exactly 6 feet. And so if you have those pesky people in the grocery store line or wherever that don't know 6 inches from 6 feet, all you have to do is spread your arms with your boa, give a little spin if you need to, and thus you reestablish your own personal space. So another thing that you can do is tell the other person to grab the end of the boa. You'll grab your end and say, stay that distance away. And goodness, I sure hope this thing is over soon. I really miss my Bev. Bev, call me, please, or text, anything. I miss you. All right, viewers, well, hopefully we'll see you again soon. And meanwhile, stay safe and don't touch your face.